Hi YouTube family, this is Redhead Metal Diva here, Reducing Red, coming at you with my week 23 post VSG vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. As you can see, I have no clothes on. I thought I would do Jaybird June and July because it's summer and it's over 100 degrees every day, so thought I would celebrate. Numbers. Excuse me. Highest weight 238.4. Day of surgery was 226. Last week I came in at 156.0. This week 155.2. And I'm thrilled that I lost anything because if you've been following for the last weeks, I've not been feeling well. I took about a week and a half off the gym because I was having hip problems, and my family seemed to think that the hip problems were related to me working out too much, which I'm not working out too much. Yes, it takes time, but it takes time to lift weights correctly, do your reps and all your sets and rest in between and have proper posture. And I like to chill out when I stretch. I stretch for 40 minutes before and 40 minutes after. So already right there, it's an hour and a half, but my family and my husband freak out about it. But it's me time, so whatever. I did this, I was active like this in weightlifting and going to the gym before I got really heavy, so I don't know why it's all of a sudden an issue. Anyways, so I didn't go to the gym for a week and a half because of that, and then I had 9 straight days of a migraine, which you guys saw that video last week. No bueno. It was really, really bad. I would have gone to the emergency room had I had active health insurance. I can imagine what a bill from the emergency room would be without it. With insurance, it's expensive. So I had all my appointments lined up. I made them all last month. There's my black kitty Bertrand. He's not really a kitty, he's humongous, he's like 20 pounds. But I set up my eye appointment for Monday morning, which was, in retrospect, one of the worst things I could do while still actively in migraine mode, because, they shine the bright lights in your eye and they scan across, and I was pretty rough. And after that, I actually went straight to there's a doctor I work for. I do run his pain clinic, and he's, always said, if any of you ever need anything, come see me. And so I thought, hey, I have insurance now, I'm going to take him up on that offer because I'm going to drive myself off a bridge if I don't get a handle on this. I just need a break in this cycle. I need a day or 4 hours or 8 hours or something without a migraine to stop the cycle and start clean, away from anything that's going to aggravate my migraines and things like that. So I just showed up to his office, handed the lady behind my desk my new insurance card and my photo ID, and I said, please process me as if I'm going to be a patient of this doctor. And so she's like, okay, so she gets all my information, address, phone number, all the insurance information, and then she said, okay, so were you wanting to make an appointment? And I said, I don't want to sound rude or presumptuous, but can you let the doctor know that his favorite x-ray tech is here, and that I need his help? And she kind of looked at me a little cockeyed, wrote it down on a piece of paper, along with my name, and disappeared. She came back and told me to have a seat, so I thought, well, that's a good sign, at least they're contemplating helping me. And then about 2 minutes later, a lady called my name. I went back into an office, and she just asked a couple quick questions, sat me down, and said the doctor will be in soon. And he came in, and just waiting for him to come in, like, I just started crying just with the frustration of not wanting to do that anymore. And he came in and he was really upset with me that I waited 9 days, and I said I didn't have medical insurance until today, and he said, I don't care, I still would have helped you, I'm not doing this for money. He's like, you help me out at work, I help you out. And he took excellent care of me, gave me probably somewhere close to 50 trigger point injections to relax all the muscles in my head and my neck and my shoulders, and some even by my jaw and on the sides. I don't know if I still have some spots and some bruising from it. And then he did a lot of really good stretches, like he'd pull my head this way and my shoulder that way, different things, and then got a really heavy heat wrap to push my shoulders down. And he said, you definitely need to have muscle relaxers, and you definitely need to have, like a tricyclic antidepressant. And I told him, I was on those before and it gave me heart arrhythmia. So, but he said he has one that he uses a lot that he doesn't see a lot of side effects with, so we'll see about starting that. Leading along with that, the eye doctor, I'm getting my eyes checked, and they didn't ask what my prescription was, but they took my physical glasses and put them in the machine, whatever, to read it, and then did the eye test, and and then the doctor comes in to do all the, serious, difficult stuff, and, gets quiet for a moment, and then pushes away the big eye thing, and says, do you have a history that you know of in your family of glaucoma? And I said, no, not at all. Macular degeneration, cataracts, yes. Glaucoma, no. And he said, well, your optic nerves don't look right. Look right. He said there's no swelling or inflammation, but they just don't look right, both of them. He said it's completely possible that you were born this way, with this malformation that doesn't, fit the classic optic nerve look, but I want to do more testing just to make sure. So I have to go in Thursday the 19th and spend a half an hour with my head in a machine clicking buttons to make sure that my peripheral vision isn't deteriorating. But they did do topography of my eye, they did ultrasound, they had some really advanced machinery. And I asked him, I said, did my prescription change? Is that my migraines? And he said, no, it didn't change enough to cause your migraines. He said it didn't even change enough to warrant buying new glasses. I said, okay, well, at least I know whenever this happens, the first thing I do is my eyes, because that's what it's been the last almost 3 years, is when this happens, it's my eyes. And, it's only been 4 months since my last eye exam, but I said, okay, well, now I know where to go from here. And when I was checking out and making the appointment for the half hour of testing, I asked if I could get a copy of my prescription. And the lady said, oh, well, he said that it's not different enough, to buy new lenses. And I said, oh, I just really want it for my records, because I want to keep records, because then, if 6 months goes by and I have the same prescription, hallelujah, something's happened, I'm cured. She gives me the prescription, and it is terrible. My astigmatism more than doubled. It was an extra minus 1.5 in the cylinder, and I went up 0.5 in the sphere. And then, like I said, more than doubled my astigmatism in my left eye. And I was like, is this a joke? Am I on candid camera? Like... This is not a good time for this. Not doing so well in my head right now. Anyways, but because my coworker's husband works there, I was able to get more information, and he said possibly the girl that ran my glasses through the machine did it wrong, or the machine malfunctioned, or she just, because she was the one that did the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, that because she did that, she had those numbers stuck in her head and wrote those down as my previous prescription as well, because he said that my astigmatism only changed a couple points. And that was the only thing that changed, according to the machine that read my glasses and my eye test. And I said, whoa, no, no, no. So I went directly and ordered more glasses. I paid an exorbitant amount to have them express shipped, and it said that they would be here Friday the 6th. And I said, thank goodness, I can have a weekend with new glasses before I see the pain doctor again, and let him know I don't need to be on tricyclic antidepressants. It was my eyes that triggered, this migraine session. But there was a holdup in California for some reason. They got to California on the 4th, and my state touches California, and the 4th goes by, the 5th goes by, the 6th goes by, and there's no information available for the delivery date. So now it's Monday. So I'm a little frustrated about that, but I think I'll just explain to him that it's probably my eyes, and I'd like to wait before getting on another medication. He did prescribe the muscle relaxers, which I'm taking and seem to be helping, but I don't know if I just wasn't realizing how tight my muscles were before they were relaxed, or if it's like a rebound thing. But if I don't take the muscle relaxers 3 times a day, I feel like I'm going like this, and everything is so tense, and it just hurts, like, to lean forward or look back. Like, the muscles are just so tight. So I really don't want to add another medication I have to take all the time. So we'll see. I have 4 plastic surgery consults scheduled for my breast reduction. I'm very excited to see what they say. So I'll let you know how those go as they come along. The only thing is I either need to get it done now, like soon, because one of my coworkers is going on maternity leave October, November, December, and I won't be able to take 2 full weeks off and then 4 weeks of light duty, or I have to wait till next year. And seeing as my husband still doesn't have a job, it would be really hard to do it right now and take off that much time without pay, because I just started there, so I don't get vacation hours yet. So yeah, that's that. I'm still going to get the consults, still going to move forward. I know that Aetna said after gastric surgery, any bariatric surgery, if you've maintained your goal weight for a certain amount of time, that they will actually cover skin removal. So I might just wait, and see what that maintenance period is. And, I just have a little bit at the bottom of my stomach. It's nothing that's terrible, but I know that they go in and they actually tighten the abdominal muscles back together, and that is important to me, because you can't ever do that by yourself. So I was like, oh, I can get that done at the same time they hack my boobs off. Then, because I'm not good with general anesthesia, I will only have to do 1 session. So I'm running out of time, but I just now, 40 minutes ago, bought a size 6 skinny jean. Granted, it could just happen to be the cut of that brand of pants, but I just picked them up off the rack because I liked them, and I tried them on in an 8 thinking it's going to be a tight fit, and it wasn't. So I ran out and grabbed a size 6, and they fit. So I've never, ever been able to get into a size 6. Ever. Because when I was that small, I was in, the teeny bopper section, and they don't do whole numbers. So that's pretty incredible and very, very exciting. So just one word of the wise before I let you guys go. If you take a muscle relaxer, do not drink alcohol. I did on accident last night, and it was awful. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you next week for week 24. Have a good summer, and yay, hooray, no more migraines. All right, thanks. Bye, guys.